2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and Texas. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, with the shift towards so-called positionless basketball, the market for wing players has never been hotter. The average height in the NBA is now right around 6'7", so players in that range are the perfect fit for this new two-way style. Guys?
Well, especially those players with the skill to do a little bit of everything. DA, thank you. Smitty, tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days, two grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. Well, that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. Two teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays, you know their tendencies. It comes down to old school basketball when you start to get to that fourth quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point. Now the starting group for the visitors. Johnson is out there with Maverick. Then it's Williams. Then there's Insanity, and it's Woods in at the 1 spot. Here's Champ. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellence like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
5 on the clock. Pass to Woods. The fader. Texas grabs the miss.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Here's Champ. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Miracle Man. Outside Williams. Passes it to Woods. Over Long. And it falls over the rim and in.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Johnson with the block, but he recovers it. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority.
Now the pass to Maverick. Misses from close range.
And guys, there's a lot to like here defensively. That shot almost ends up in the stands.
And he was not quite in position to block the shot, but the result is all the same.
Here's Hayes. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Hayes, no good on the free throw. Out of bounds as Texas keeps possession. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now here's Hayes. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Maverick, covered by Hayes, and that one, good. Miracle Man's got his second bucket.
A guy who converts well at the rim You like to see the aggression there.
You really like him setting the tone early. Physical, challenging guys to stop him.
Here's Smooth, and Insanity picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
Brooks checked in for Insanity. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Long. Can't cash in from close range.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
Brooks, the pass to Johnson. No good on that one. And Texas the other way now. Here's Long. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Smooth passes to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Good on the triple.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone, makes the offense its most dynamic.
Here's Maverick after Texas picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And on opening night, every team starting from scratch, Steve. That has a lot of people optimistic at this time of the year. Teams that are favored coming into the season and teams that may not be looked upon very favorably.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of these teams, they look at it, maybe didn't have the season they wanted the previous season, maybe because of injuries, or maybe they just in jail. So as an organization, a fan base, you're excited in opening day. And then there are some teams, Kevin, that you look in and you go, we don't even have a chance, but let me just pretend like it that we have a chance, and hopefully they can make a trade throughout the year.
And some changes here for Texas. B's checked in for Hayes. Z comes in for Champ, and it's Clutch in for buckets. And both free throws good for Williams.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Coleman, the pass to Money. Pass to Smooth. Shoots from 12. Here's the bodyguard. Rebounded by Coleman.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots. And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Passes to Z. Pass to Coleman. Connects from three-point range. Coleman's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Johnson outside. Outside, White. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
The pass to Smooth. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Smooth. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Yep, it counts. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's the bodyguard. No points in the game yet for him. Here's the three. Texas grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Z, the pass to Money. A second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Good on the shot.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And White kicks to Brooks. White the pass to the bodyguard. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Smooth. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Johnson with some nice D. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his first foul. "16 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here is Robinson. Outside, White. At the top of the key, Brooks. Robinson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Texas out in front. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Texas so far?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
Here's Robinson. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Texas, we've got Z, Money out there with B, and it's Clutch, and it's Smooth in at the 3 spot. Texas leading by 3. Passes it to Money. Here's Coleman, guarded by Robinson. Goes up at the stripe. 6 to shoot. Unloads. A second chance effort. It's deflected. Here's Insanity. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And the pass to Z. Kicks it to Sims. No good with the wing jumper.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Robinson, that's good.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Z, the pass to Coleman. Feeds it to Sims. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Texas leads by 3.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pass to Brooks. A 3 ball. Sims with the rebound. For Texas, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that's a foul called on Bottoms. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for Texas. Hayes, he's checked in for Money. Champ comes in for Smooth. And it's Buckets in for Z. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hayes, the pass to Coleman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sims. And he makes good on the layup. Sims has got his second basket of the night.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
P passes to the bodyguard. No good on the 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Maverick. Another shot. It's not going to go for him. And Texas the other way now. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. There's the feed to Sims. Here's Long. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Coleman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
I think so, Kevin, but I think it's the history of sports, especially our game in basketball. Just the players that lead the league in scoring, they get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out one or two, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
Both good from the line that time. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Woods the pass to Robinson. Here's Miracle Man. Sims with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
They could use a bucket. Buries it from three-point range. The Bodyguards got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Champ, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Texas, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Coleman's checked in for clutch. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
White the pass to Little. Back to White. The 3. Texas grabs the miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for Texas.
And when you're riding on the upper end of the conference like these guys are, you usually have an excellent distribution of how and where you get your points. And these guys have a very effective offense, getting it done inside, outside, and from mid-range as well.
Now here's White. No good on the triple.
Rough start to this game. Hits 1 bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Count it, good. And it's a 12-point Texas lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range. White's got 6 points.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Passes it to Hayes. Here's Coleman. White covering. Here's Champ. Sinks that one from the post. 8 points for him.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
Here's Maverick. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's the teardrop. That one's good, and the Texas lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from White.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Here's Champ. 8 points for him. Down low. Long kicks to Sims. Clock at 6. Releases. Misses off the left iron. Being around 40% from the floor here. Here's Maverick. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Maverick's got his first bucket of the night.
I'm not entirely sure what the defensive strategy was there, but it worked poorly. He loves taking that shot.
Here's Champ, but he stays with it. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Sims kicks to Long. There's the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Texas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch you out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Well, for Texas. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Champ really having a great game.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Miracle Man is out there with Williams. Then it's Johnson, and there's Maverick, and it's Little in at the small forward position. Here's Insanity. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Woods. Clock is at 3. The fadeaway. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
It's blocked. Fast break. Here they come. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
He's off on the second.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And stolen by Williams. Feeds to Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Long, pass to Champ. Passes it to Smooth. A three-pointer off the mark. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. The pass to Woods. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Nails it from the high post.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Pass to Smooth. Texas moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Money. Misses from short range.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Here's Woods. Here's Maverick. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end. They can't buy one right now. 0 for 4 already to start the third.
Money passes to Long. He kicks it to Hayes. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Johnson. And the shot goes in. 10 points for Champ.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
And some changes here for Texas. Z comes in for Champ, and it's Clutch in for buckets. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's P. That shot off, and Texas the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Coleman, the pass to Smooth. Inside, it's tipped, and that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Robinson to the paint. Here's Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Smooth passes to Money. Brooks grabs the board.
Tough night for him shooting the basketball, but this team has been resilient. That's why they've held the lead.
Got that one up quick. And it's now only a 1-point Texas lead.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Passes it to Money. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Coleman. It's tipped. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Texas. B's checked in for Hayes, and it's Clutch in for Money. Here's White. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Brooks. Fades and shoots, and he gets the bucket. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. A tight game here in New York. Coleman, the pass to Coleman. To the inside, and stolen by White. Now the pass to P. Pass to the bodyguard. Outside Robinson. Out to White. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so here's Texas. Here's Coleman. White covering. Texas needs to get off his shot. And another miss by Texas. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Down low. Here's P. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. P's got his first 2 points of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Z. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Texas.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Here's Coleman. The pass to Smooth. Here's Coleman. 5 points in the game. Brooks, the pass to P. Texas grabs the miss. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd. Sims. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Rebounded by Coleman. Pass to Coleman for the tie. Hands it from downtown. Coleman's got 8 points.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And it's all tied in Texas. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Texas shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. We've got Champ clutch out there with buckets. Then there's Smooth. And it's Sims in at the center position. Smooth passes to Sims. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Sims has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Texas. Kicks it to White. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to White. Here's the bodyguard. Lets it go from 14.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And Texas hits again from deep.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. That shot wide open.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Here's Coleman. Roach tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Maverick. Here's the bodyguard. Got a hand on it, but he gets it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Maverick. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Long. White covering. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Coleman. The pass to Smooth. Pass to Champ. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer. And Texas leads by 5.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half. And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Hayes, he's checked in for Texas. Money comes in for Clutch. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
Now here's Hayes. Johnson with the block. There's the feed to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. On Friday, then on Sunday.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shot.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Now here's Johnson. Out to the wing. The 19-foot shot. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Right wing. Passes it to Money. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Champ. But they get it back. Money. Johnson with the block. Here's Miracle Man. Good.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
And Texas calls time here.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Champ.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, He's just been a slasher tonight, always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Z's checked in for Texas. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Miracle Man. It's deflected. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Williams. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Woods. Doesn't go that time. And Texas the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Money passes to Champ. Here's Smooth. Inside, Hayes. Drops in the layup for two. And Texas leads by 6.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Woods the pass to Little. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Hayes. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. The shot that time, not on target. Texas leading by 6. To the middle, here's Hayes. No good with the layup. It's Williams with the drive. And there's the pass to Little. Here's Miracle Man. Tries again, and off the glass. That one's good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Pass to Z. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout. Williams inside, passes it to Maverick. With the fadeaway, it's rebounded by Hayes. And so here's Texas. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
And that's an intentional foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Here's Champ. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Z from deep. He's off on that one. And so it's Texas who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.